Nate here from fitnessequipmentcafe.com, and I'm joined by Erica from Precor. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
And we're at your stand, the Precor stand, at the Australian Fitness and Health Expo 2016 in Australia.
Yeah.
Is it your first time into Australia?
It is my first time here, and I absolutely love it.
Great. So what do we like? How do we compete with America?
You know, I just love that people are really excited about getting on and experiencing new things. There's obviously a great passion for fitness. I love walking on the streets of Melbourne and seeing all the people on bikes, the people that are in parks, and just really enjoying the environment. It's very active.
Very active.
Very healthy. It's great.
Now, tell us your title at Precor.
I'm the Global Education Manager, so my responsibility is to create curriculums for our training content that's used globally, and also to manage and develop a master coach network.
Okay. Now, I mean, one of the trends obviously I've noticed in the last few years is obviously the rigs and a lot of training that's coming along with those type of programs. And right across the board in the fitness industry, trends are to tie the education to the fitness equipment. How important is that?
It's absolutely fundamental. At the end of the day, there's a lot of different types of training systems out there, but the real magic is in how do you teach people how to get results with it. You know, with Queenax, there's so many different training tools and capabilities. So what our challenge has been with the education is how do you make sense of it all? How do you know when you should be using a super functional or a rebounder or any other type of training tool? So helping trainers really critically think about the decisions that they make in their programming is fundamental to the curriculum that we teach.
Absolutely, because I mean you can put the rig in a space and just let people go for it, or you can actually get them to buy into the whole system and engage the staff, and then in turn that will engage the customers, correct?
Absolutely. At the end of the day, you know, you can put an functional training apparatus into a facility and it can be used independently by members. Not a problem, but if you want to really maximize the impact of the training tool, it's going to be essential to have education, make sure that the training staff understands that so they can make sure everyone's using it properly and safely, as well as creating some pretty inspiring movements that can create great results.
Cool. Now, what's your favorite thing and the kind of the aha moment and the mind-blowing moment that you actually see when you speak to trainers, speak to gym owners, when you're actually doing your education, especially on the Queenax?
Yeah, there's a couple of things. Like the main thing that I think trainers are looking for is permission. You know, a lot of times they want to be told
permission.
Oh
wow. Okay.
Yeah. So when they look at the training system, they're not entirely sure what to do with some of these tools.
Yeah.
But as we go through our training course and we say, yes, you can. Yes, you can do this. You can do that. That's when the light bulb goes off and the excitement and the creativity. Because oftentimes trainers will approach some of the new tools that are available, maybe with a little bit of timidity, and then once they realize that they can push, pull, play, and that's all acceptable, that's when you get the buy-in and the enthusiasm.
And I think that's really important, right? It's just, you've got this big space and you've got this big rig and you can virtually do anything you possibly want on it, but there's obviously hesitation there. Where are the boundaries? We want the boundaries, and you guys are actually providing quite a thorough resource for your trainers and your operators.
For sure. Yeah, definitely. And at the end of the day, it's got to be a safety first mentality, but also if we can inspire creativity and trainers to think critically about the decisions that they make in programming, I think we're making a successful inroad.
Yeah, cool. And so that's Nate and Erica, first time in Melbourne, and we'll see you next time.
This is to give you an idea that we can still use this space. Now Erica is a world-class skipper, we can call it, or jump roper. She's going to make all this look easy, but the idea here is to demonstrate multiplied space. In the back you've got world-class kickboxer Mario, who's giving the bag a run for his money. And in the very back you see battle ropes, high energy, metabolic work.